Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel in the 31 days of Halloween. Today we have a melting robot or half human. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to call this just yet. It will be one of the two. I just wanted to sit down and do a little bit more of a creative video. So that's exactly what I did here today, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And really quick here in the beginning, while I have your attention, I just wanted to make sure to remind you guys to click the notification bell. It has come to my attention that tons and tons of you are not getting notified when I'm posting a video. I know every YouTuber says this, but it's really important. To thank you guys who do turn on notifications, if you just want to screenshot me a picture that you have the notification bell turned on, you can send that to me through Instagram DMs or on Twitter. I'm going to be doing a shout out per video to someone who has my notifications on. So I thought that'd be a little bit of a win-win for both of us. So anyway, we're going to go back on to the makeup. I just wanted to mention that here in the beginning. So thank you guys for listening to my little PSA. Back to the makeup. We are just sketching out this drippy design with the Precisely My Brow pencil from Benefit. This is just an eyebrow pencil. You could really use any type of eyebrow pencil or eyeliner or whatever you have on hand. This was just a really good shape as well as a really good color for me. So that's what I chose to do. And I wanted to make sure that this dripping effect covered about half of my face. All right, now on to the fun part. We are going to be painting this in with body face paint. I just used the water-based Paradise paints from Mayron, and they have always worked really well for me. I didn't have a gray color, so I just mixed up some black and white together. I would make note, if you choose to do this, to make sure that you mix up enough for the entire surface area of whatever you're trying to cover. Here in a minute, you'll see that I didn't quite mix up just enough, and I was kind of having to go in and blend two different grays. One was lighter than the other, so just make sure you mix up enough, and then on a really small brush I'm just going back through and filling this in. Try and make sure you stay as close to the lines that you sketched out as possible so the drippy effect will really come through. Okay, now is the time you can get creative. We're just drawing on the lines of like the little metal pieces that are connected to create our robot face. So up here, I was just starting out with kind of like a beam almost across the top part of the face, kind of that anchoring spot to hold the whole look together. Don't worry if your lines are perfect. I will say you can go back in with like a gray body paint and clean up your lines, kind of like you would do with a concealer. So if you don't get it exactly perfect, don't freak out, because I definitely did not, and I would say this turned out pretty good for me. Since we're creating a robot face, I wanted to kind of accentuate different facial features, but like making it robotic. So right here where my cheekbone would be, I'm kind of creating a triangle shaped plate, just to kind of accentuate the fact that that is a cheekbone and there would be a different structure there. When I was going around my eye, I did a very like fluid motion. So I just kind of tried to play off of like an actual face structure, but also keeping it robotic, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna just let you see what I did. I don't even really know how to explain what I'm doing right here, but I'm just using a black body paint and a tiny little eyeliner brush and just going to town. Are you guys even really that surprised that my robot had to have a kind of like winged eyeliner effect? Because I'm not. Even though we're doing a robot, she had to have a little flair, a little pizzazz. So the next thing I'm doing is just going in and creating what would be like a screw or like a nail or something like that. Going over gray and black with white body paint is just a little bit challenging. Just so you know, there was really no better way to do this unless you already had your entire face mapped out. Just know that it might take a couple of layers to get the white as opaque as you're wanting it. So that's a-okay. We're just going in and adding as many of these as you want. I feel like the more places you add them, just the more it adds to the effect. So you really can't overdo it on this step. Next up, we're going to be adding the shadow. So with a small detail brush and a black eyeshadow, a very, very black eyeshadow. I think this was Corrupt by Makeup Geek. It's a very, very pigmented black shadow. So just use whatever you have in your collection. But I'm just going around this entire design and shading inward. This is going to give us the effect that the skin is dripping over the robot and the robot is like within us. So I actually was bouncing around quite a bit right here. I have a very short attention span for certain things, and I was getting bored of the black, so I moved on to some silver. This look in its entirety took me almost 4 hours to do. So yeah, just so you know why I was bouncing around a little bit. I'm just taking a super metallic silver eyeshadow on some of these main focal pieces and just applying it there to give it some depth and dimension. I also wanted to make sure that the eye really stood out, so with that silver shadow, I am just placing that all over my eyelid. Back to shading. I'm just going around the design with this black shadow and just kind of dragging it inward. Don't be afraid to get too much black shadow. You've got the entire look that's going to stand out like in the very center of the robot. So if you get the edges really dark, don't worry about that. That's just going to add to the effect. I think I went in with a little bit too light of a hand here in the beginning, and I was getting a cool effect, but it wasn't like quite enough. So I really started bringing that shading inward. Again, it just really adds to the effect and the illusion that we're going for. So the more black eyeshadow, the better around this look. Definitely take your time on this part. I feel like having the lines really sharp and crisp or kind of fuzzy would really make or break this look. So yeah, don't stress, but take your time on that part. I'm also going to be going in and shading around some of these lines. Now again, if you're going to recreate this look, just make sure that you are shading from the same light source. So you don't want to shade on both sides of one line, otherwise it's going to look kind of funny. Like, just make sure it's symmetrical from one side to the other. So I shaded on that other side, now I'm shading on this side, and I'm kind of shading from the top down, if that makes sense. I don't know. I feel like sometimes things are just easier to watch than to listen to, but hopefully what I'm saying is making sense. Just make sure the shading is on point. I feel like that can single-handedly make a look come together or not. Just to add to the metallic effect, I am going in with a glitter. You can really just use whatever you have in your collection, but I am using the Stila Glitter and Glow in the shade Diamond Dust. It's just a really beautiful silver glitter. Urban Decay also has a really great glitter, so just whatever you've got. I'm putting that on my eyelid just to kind of make that pop a little bit more, and then I'm also adding that to the other silver areas very sparingly. I went a little heavier on the eye just because, but this area here, I didn't want it to read total glitter, but I did want there to be like some reflex there. So after that, I'm just taking a little bit of liquid liner and sharpening up some of the lines, and then I decided to add some black around my nuts and bolts or nails and screws, whatever you want to call it. And then I did add some little lines right here just to kind of add to the effect. You could do just one line, you could do two. However you want your robot to look, it's up to you. And then I also added some little tiny dots going down just about every single line. I feel like this really brought the look to life. You know, I did some big screws obviously, but I wanted it to look like there were also little nails holding all of these plates together. So I just kind of chose randomly where to put them, but I did put them along almost every single line that is on my face. I decided that I needed a little black in the waterline to kind of carry that edge into the screw. So I did that, and I actually did go back in with some black body paint because I didn't feel like this looked sunken in enough. Like the effect just wasn't fully there yet, and I feel like the black body paint gave the edges that really crisp line that it needed. It also gave the edges that depth that the black shadow didn't quite give it alone. So I still wouldn't skip over the black shadow because that made it really easy to blend the body paint into and gave it that initial gradient that I feel like it would be really hard to get a body paint perfectly blended without having the shadow there, but this really is what set the look off. So I feel like this was like definitely one of the most important steps, and now having all of the designs already completely on, so important to take your time now because you don't want to ruin everything that you just did. I said earlier that you can fix everything, and you absolutely can, but black is definitely one of the colors that is harder to fix. So anyway, moving along, the last thing we're going to do is add a little bit of a highlight to the drips. Again, this is just going to add to the contrasting effect that this is actually your skin dripping over a robot. If you have liquid latex or some other drippy medium that you want to use to give it an actual skin-like effect, feel free to do that. But if you're just wanting to stay strictly with paint, just do the white. And that is it for this look, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this one. I had so much fun filming this. If you loved it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I'd love to if you guys would share this with a friend that you think this look would be fun to recreate with, and I will see you guys tomorrow.